Hey Ulrika, Jeff here. Gosh, I hope that all is well with you and yours. This is the tent that I'm going to test out for you here this afternoon. Thought you might want to see how it gets set up. Starts out in a bag just about like this. A couple of straps here on the side. Kind of tightens it up to keep it good for storage. Right. I believe there are 3 poles in here. Okay, there are 2 long poles, and there is 1 shorter pole. And that shorter pole is for the rainfly, and the long poles will make the dome of the tent. So the tent should have a bag of stakes, which it does. And it should have the tent proper, which it does. And then it has the rainfly. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of the white ones. Okay, the long poles go in these sleeves here. You kind of make an X on the top of the tent. They meet in the middle at the top, more or less. And then on each corner, little one of these pegs, and the end of the tent pole is going to go in that peg. So pretty much like any tent you've probably ever set up before. So this is what it looks like when the pole is in that little hook there in the corner. And this is what it looks like. Just with the poles in it. So now we're going to put the stakes in the corners. Okay, here you are with all 4 stakes on the corners. I don't see any holes at all in it thus far, so that's good. Stick the corners down thusly, of course. And there's room for more stakes on the sides to really stake it down. I'm not going to do that, but you could if you wanted to. I usually do, I guess, if I'm going to use it for more than a day or so. And now we'll see if we can put the rainfly on. Okay, here's the rainfly. And this is the bottom of it. This is the side that will go on the closest to the tent. And as you can see, it's got this pole that runs down the middle of it. There's a pocket on either end that the pole slides into there. And then in the middle, it's just tied with a loop. There's some strings there that just kind of anchor it. And then we're just going to put this over the tent, and on the corners there are elastic loops that anchor it. Okay, underneath are Velcro tabs like this one. We're just going to undo that, and it's going to go right down here on that opening. And you'll see what I mean when you get it. Okay, so all the way around, we put these Velcro tabs on. There's one up at the top, one up at the bottom, as you can see. And then down in the corner, we're just going to take this little hook right here on the corner, and we're going to put it down in the ring. So when we're done, it looks something like that. And we will just do that all the way around. And there you have it. One official 2013 National Jamboree Boy Scouts of America standard issue tent. This one is one of the white ones, so that means the person that used it was probably one of the adult leaders So they probably took a little bit better care of it than one of the scouts might have done. But it's only been used for 9 days one time. You'll notice that on the Rainfly, there are some places you can stake it out with more stakes and a little bit of extra rope if you want. You can tie it out up here too. So if you thought you were going to be somewhere where there was going to be a lot of wind, you could really, you know, there's a spot to put a rope up here in the corners. You know, you can really tie these things down secure if you want. But we only did the side ones on the bottom just to keep the rain off. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll just put those 2 side ones out. It may rain tonight, I'm not sure. And it would be kind of nice to just let it get in the rain. There's some clouds, so maybe, I'm not sure what the weather is going to be, but I'm going to stake out these these side stakes, and then I'm going to hit it with a garden hose, and we'll just see if it holds up under the rain and the, you know, the simulated rain. But I don't see any holes in it, so I think it's in pretty good shape. All right, we're just going to run a bunch of water all over it. Do it for a little bit here. And then we will go inside and just see if any of it got inside. See how waterproof it is. I always think that's worth knowing before you go out camping in it. So I will get back to you in just a second. Okay, I've been soaking it down for about the last 10 minutes. So it's pretty wet all over the top, certainly. So let's shake it off here. And then we'll just see what made it inside. Hopefully nothing. Okay. Other than what just splashed in with me at the door, I'm not seeing any water in here. I'm going to leave this set up tonight, and hopefully it'll get a nice downpour on it, and then we can check and see how well it does under those conditions. But, you know, my experience with this particular style of tent last summer was we got some real downpours, and they never once leaked. So let's just maybe see what happens overnight, and then we'll dry it off, and you need to give me an address, and we'll ship it right to you.